I decided that that year coming up was I was going to change my life and do different things, and I was going to visit a friend on a long weekend, and that's what I did in the January. And on my way back from that is when I had the accident. It was a sunny afternoon. It just absolutely was lovely. This car came round the brow of the hill, and I seen him, and I thought, oh, he's seen me because he'd popped out. And I went, he hasn't gone back in again. I thought, he's headed straight towards me, and there's nowhere for me to go. And those were my thoughts. And then it went bang. So the police arrived, the ambulance crew arrived, and the next thing is there was a helicopter was landing, and they took the top of the car off. I don't know how they got me out of the car. I honestly have no memory of being transferred. I think someone came and said I'd fractured both ankles, and the right ankle had flesh and bone scooped out. So put the fixators in to stabilise the bones immediately until they could decide what they were going to do. Their next thing was to put me in what they call it's like a cage, and I could wear that was from minimum of 9 months to 2 years. I could be in this cage. So I was in hospital for 4 months in 2 different hospitals. My daughter-in-law worked at Stephensons. She'd gone in as an intern, and she says, Andrea, do you want me to talk to our accident department? And I said yes, but I gave over my authority for her to do it because I couldn't think about it. I didn't want to think about it. When I came out of hospital and after the 4 months, my daughter-in-law said it was time, Andrea, you started engaging with Stephensons yourself. And I didn't like it because I had to do it, because I didn't want to. I wanted this all just to happen without me doing anything. That's how I felt about it. I think initially I answered an email from Cecilia, who was my case manager. I only wanted to give the minimum and then get away from it and forget about it, which is what we did initially. We then started having a few more conversations. I felt that they kept on top of things. She would ring periodically, or she would say, call me, and we would have a conversation. Where are you now? How are you doing? What's happening? How are you progressing? But at no time ever with anybody did I feel I was an inconvenience or I was just a money machine for them. I felt that they were working on my behalf to get the best outcome for me, really, for my future. The compensation, bless it, it's fine, but there's not an amount of money in the world that can give me back what I had. I've got plans for it, for my retirement, so it just took the sting out of being retired. Friends who've talked to me about Stephensons and my solicitors and my experience with them, and I've said yes, use them. I found it efficient. I found that they were engaging and they made it happen. I really felt she was on my side and she was working my case, because I honestly didn't know what I needed, and they guided it and got me there. I felt safe, and yes, I would certainly recommend them.